Hi guys, welcome to Algebra's Greek number 3. We're looking at subtraction. Okay, I have simplified grade 6 and 7 algebra into 10 videos, which has helped many children just like you. I would advise you to watch all the videos because they have handy hints on them. Okie dokes, let's have a look. Subtraction. There's also 3 methods. You start on the right hand. Okay, just like your addition. Once again, here is the formula that you get at school. Here you have 2 minus 1 is 1. I've used the color method so that I don't get confused. If you're not sure what the color method is, go back to Algebras 2. 3 minus 1 gives you 2, 9 minus 4 is 5, and 8 minus 7 gives you 1. This is a very simple example because you didn't have to borrow. So I'm sure all of you followed that. That's why I'm just running through it. Now we're going to use the same top number but a different bottom number. Remember, the big one number must be on the top and the smaller one at the bottom. Now you have small, 2 is smaller than 8. So you have to borrow because they're the wrong way around. You can't say 2 and then I minus 8. Why not? If you look at pencils, remember this image. I have 4 pencils and now I'm taking away 2, minus 2. Can we do that? Yes, we can. But if I say, I have 2 pencils and I want to take 4 pencils, can we do that? No, because there are only 2 pencils available. Remember, we're working with whole numbers. In fractions, it is where you start putting them in pieces. Okay, so this is for subtraction. Nope, you use the image of pencils. You can't take 4 away from 2. Negative numbers will also have a different effect, but that's not what we're discussing now. Okay, so there you have 2 minus 8. Can't. So you need to borrow. You see the yellow line? You borrow from 3, 2 is left, so 1 gets carried over. But it's 110. So now you have 12 there and not 3. So it's 12 minus 8 gives you 4. Now you have 2 left here minus 9. Can't do. You have to borrow. You borrow from 9, 1. So 9 minus 1 is 8. The other one gets carried over. Now you have 12 again at the top. 12 minus 9 gives you 3. 8 minus 3 gives you 5. 8 minus 2 gives you 6. You don't have to borrow because the big one is at the top. Okay, if that was difficult for you, let's try one of the other methods. Okay, there we go. We're breaking up the number just like we did with addition. Your number is 8,932. 2,398. Okay, but we are doing subtraction. Why do we have pluses? Because these combined gives you the number that you're working with. Okay, but we're still going to minus. So 2 minus 8, whoops, can't. We need to go and borrow. So you borrow from 30. So you have 20 left and you carry 10 over. Do you see why I say that is a 10 and not a 1? So you have 10 over. So 10 plus 2 is 12 minus 12 minus 8 gives you 4. Then you have 20 minus 90. See, we're not throwing the plus away. The plus just comes down. That can't, so we have to go and borrow from 900. You borrow 100. So you have 800 left and you carry 100 over. So now you have 120 minus 90 gives you 30. Plus comes over. You have 800 minus 300 is 500. Pluses come down. You have 8,000 minus 2,000 gives you 6,000. If you look at this number, there's 1,000, 100, a 10, and a 1. So that's fine. You can just write them down. 4, 3, 5, 6. Those ones give the spaces for what's coming next. Okay. So there's another method. And then the last method would be a one-liner. This is your short method. Exactly the same numbers again. You have 2 minus 8 can't. I used a color method as well so that you can see properly what I did. You need to borrow from 3. So there's 2 left. 1 gets carried over, but it's a 10. So that is 12. 12 minus 8 gives you 4. Okay. Then you have 3 minus 9. Can't. Go and borrow from 9. There's 8 left. 1 gets carried over. You now have 12 minus 9, which gives you 3. Okay, then you have 8 minus 3. That's fine. That will give you 5. And 8 minus 2 would give you 6. Okay, remember the ruler method we discussed. If you're not sure about this, use your ruler. You'll see that is on the notes as well. You have 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2. It needs to go that way for smaller. 1, 2 is 6. Okay. 12 minus 3. 1, 2, 3. 9. Do you see? This is just a very accurate way of calculating. Sorry, it was 12 minus 9. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. See, 12, you start there and you start counting the one next to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. Okay, so there's the ruler method again. Yep, as you can see, I wrote there as well. That's for accuracy if you see that your answers are incorrect, but your method is correct. So, remember we have apples with apples. They need to be the same. Once again, these are the same because they're all whole numbers. Here we have 8 kilometers minus 5 kilometers. Apples and apples, yes. So 8 minus 5 would give you 3. Don't throw anything away. Video 1. Okay, then you have 8 kilometers minus 460 meters. Your video 2, apples minus apples. This is actually included in this video as well, video 3, where we have minus. Kilometers and meters are not the same thing. Remember, kilo means 1,000, so you multiply with 1,000. So you have 8,000 meters minus 460 meters. Okay, now I also like to do backwards counting with minus, especially with round numbers like these. Round numbers meaning ending with zeros. If you add 40 to 60, you get 100. Okay, there's the 40. So that would be 500. Now you have but you need 1,000. Okay, so to go to 1,000, you need 500. That would give you 1,000. Between 8,000 and 1,000 is 7,000. Okay, and remember, don't throw your meters away. If you did not follow what I did just now, don't worry about it. You can use any of the methods at the top to calculate that. But this is just more of a quick math situation where you count backwards from the number that you minusing back to the number that you got. Okay. As you can see, here's another example of counting backwards. This is with simpler numbers or round numbers. As you can see, I rounded these as well. So, if you have this number, from 0 to 2, you need 2. From 0 to 3, you need 3. From 3 to 9, you need 6. From 2 to 8, you need 6. As I said, another example, okay? But simpler numbers where you don't need to borrow, because that gets a lot more complicated. Okay, so these, from 1 to 3, you need 2. If you don't, from 1 going to 3, you need 1, 2. Okay, then from 0 to 9, you need 9, because there's 0. So how many do you need to go to 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. From 3 to 6, you need 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. From 5 to 6, 5 to 6 is 1. And that would be your answer. Okay, that's just another method of simplifying subtraction for you guys. Also check out Algebra's Greek number 1, don't throw anything away, and Algebra's Greek number 2, apples plus apples. If this video helped you, click like. If there's anything else you would like me to explain, write in the comments. And also if you'd like to see this video in Afrikaans, let me know in the comments. And always remember, you can do this.